What's up, guys? So we finally got to Team of the Week. David Johnson, 89 overall, battle ready chemistry, 6'1", 91 speed, 87 agility, 91 ball carry, 90 juke, 89 truck, 88 carry, 91 excel, and 82 elusiveness. Also does have an 81 spin and a 90 stiff arm, and also a 73 catch. Now, that 91 speed and 91 excel reminded me right away of Tevin Coleman, the one that I just reviewed, because this guy right here is fast. Look at him just split the defenders and just get a touchdown. Doesn't even get touched. Right here, he goes to the outside and just takes off. This one guy right here is not going to catch me. And I saw this a lot, him wiggle his way through and just be gone. And of course, it doesn't hurt to have good blockers out there. So you see right here, just so agile, zigzag his way through and just be gone. I'm not saying he'll never get caught, but believe me, you're going to see a lot of these type of plays right here from Johnson. Now, he does have an 81 spin move, and it showed, man. Don't ever try to spin with David Johnson. You will regret it pretty much every single time. However, juking was a completely different story, man. A much better juker than he was at spinning. That's for damn sure. So even though I know not that many people like to juke anymore, it's good to know at least you have it in your back pocket, because David Johnson is a decent juker. I would not say at all he's like a top 5 juker, but I would say a solid, slightly above average when it came to juking. And I just mentioned how fast he was and how he can zigzag, which is why running up the middle is even more effective with him, because he can zigzag his way through. That little spin move that the running backs do when they run up the middle, the ball carry vision move, is very effective with him. And like I said, he can definitely zigzag his way through, and he really was good at falling forward. Now, when it came to breaking tackles, what's interesting is that his Team Hero version was so much better at that than this version is, which I think has to do with the competition. The competition that was available when Team Hero came out versus this one, which I'll talk about that in a different video. But speaking of breaking tackles right here, the battle ready chemistry, man, knowing that the button will always be X, believe me, that is very helpful. It comes in handy, as you see right here, over and over. This happens, so good to have that in your back pocket. Now, with 73 catch, it should be no surprise that he had no problems catching the wide open passes like these right here. And there is right there that battle ready chemistry, once again just using it to get more yards. But he did drop like 2 or 3 passes in traffic, like when I tried to throw across the middle and some drag routes, so be careful on that. And this is what's interesting, he only has an 88 carry, and he took like, I believe, 9 or 10 hit sticks. To my surprise, had 0 fumbles. Now, of course, I'm not trying to say he'll never fumble, but from what I can tell, it should not be a huge problem when you're facing those hit sticks. As far as the bad plays, of course he had them, and as far as the struggle points, by far it was the spin move, man. The spin move is not even a joke. That's the only part of his game where I say stay away from. But as far as what he did best, believe it or not, it was actually a tie between the stiff arm and the truck. I could not pick which one was better, so I decided to use them both. You see right here, got a nice little animation coming up right here, going to get another nasty little whiplash, like right there, bam, hit him and just take off. So even though you may not always get the animations, sometimes you'll get stuff like this right here where you hit the stiff arm but you fall forward for like 2 or 3 extra yards. Not a bad thing. And the same thing with the truck. You see right here, he's gonna run and just truck Richard Sherman. I believe that's the BCA Sherman, and that's why I say he's definitely a better power back than he is an elusive back. And of course, 91 speed, 91 excel is always nice. But this right here, man, when I saw him truck Mel Blount back to back, that's what really sold me on him. When you get a running back that can truck Mel Blount, that's when you know he's good. So all in all, guys, a very good back, a great power back with great speed, man. And the reason I think his Team Hero version was getting so many broken tackles compared to this one is because I believe the competition was just not there in terms of players. Right now we got like 90 overall legend players and stuff like that. In the very beginning of the game, that was not the case. Maybe that's why his Team Hero version was breaking more tackles. But anyways, guys, as far as my next review on defense, of course, you guys saw, or if you saw in my previous video, it's going to be Darius Slay. On offense, it's going to be the Jay Ajayi card. If he does not get a Team Hero card, I will be pissed, man. That man ran for 204 yards and 2 touchdowns. How do you not give him a card? David Johnson ran for 150 and he got an 89 overall. You better give Jay Ajayi a 90 overall. I'm sorry. I'll see you boys for the next review. Peace.